Hi, my name is Elijah. I know you guys spoke earlier with Alex, who said we put together this video to show you guys what you can do to increase your customer base and beat out your competition online. And to answer right away, why do I do this? I do it because I realize when hardworking professionals like yourself are focused on building your business, you tend to neglect the online presence portion. And if you realize that the online presence portion is really important in growing and expanding nationwide, then you usually haven't hired someone because you don't trust them, or you've used someone before and those guys said they were some type of specialist that they really weren't. So what I realized is that when I put together videos like this to show you guys free tips of what you can do right now today to increase your customers, that people tend to come back and say, you know what, thank you so much, Elijah, for that. We trust you. I would prefer that you help me out. And I do. So if at the end of this video, that's how you guys feel, I'd love to sit down and talk about what your goals are going forward and how I can be of service to you. So to hop right into things, I'm going to talk about 3 things today that are going to revolutionize your business. Of those 3 things, the first I'll start with is content. So if you're wondering why content, I'll tell you why. Google today is focused more on content optimization than they ever have in the past. So much so that the average website must contain 1,500 words or more to really be featured on Google, no matter where you are. So when I look at you guys' website, I gotta say I really like it. You've got a lot going on with it. At least for conversion, which matters, and that's a different topic that I'm gonna go over in this video. But you guys need 1,500 words, because that's what I noticed you didn't have. The next thing, in order for me to pick a competitor that I wanted to compare you guys to, all I did was look up the highest researched word in Minnesota, which was lawn service. Lawn service gets 1,300 searches a month. 1,300 searches a month. You can take that in for a minute. The first company that came up was a company called LCS Lawn and Tree Service. They were the first in organic searches. They weren't in the Google Map Pack, neither were you guys, but they were the first amongst organic Google searches, but you guys weren't. So I really had to see what was going on with this website that might make them come up to that position on Google. And when I looked, absolutely nothing. So I was like, okay, you guys don't have 1,500 words, but these guys don't even have as much words as you have. So that means that we can beat them out. No problem whatsoever. So I'm gonna go over to the next topic I want to talk about, which are citations. So citations are where you leave your business name, your address, your phone number, and your website. And they're on places like Google Maps, like Map Packs. They're on Yelp. They're on Home Advisor. They're on MapQuest. They're on Facebook. They're just an online directory, so to speak. So I use a tool called Whitespark. Whitespark allows me to see every single citation that you guys have, or at least that you're being searched for right now according to those 4 things. So moving on, I checked out your competitors on the same tool, and they have less citations than you guys do. The point of it is that whatever citation that they have over here that you guys don't have, using this tool, it allows me to see it and grab it from them. Now I'm going to move over to backlinks. And so you understand what backlinks are? Backlinks are what considered link juice, or in Google's eyes, popularity amongst other websites. If that sounds kind of confusing, I'll explain it a little better. So imagine that you're a fresh kid in high school, you meet a new kid, he's not new, he's been at the high school. He's pretty popular, but you don't know that until he tells you. And he decides, hey, I want you to join I want you to associate more with me. And not because you're associated with him, other people think that you're cool. So websites work the same way. When you have higher ranking websites that link to your website, they're telling Google that they think you're a legitimate website, and they're associated with you, so you must be of good caliber. So that's how that works. Something I want you to understand, this DR, the higher this DR is, the better. DR looks at not just only your backlinks, but the backlinks that you have, their links, and those links. So it's like a family tree, so I call it the family tree number. But the higher this is, the better. I know people see the UR and they go crazy and they're like, oh, I'm doing great. No, so UR is about topical. It's like individual pages. So it evaluates individual pages on your website and the links that go to those pages, nothing else. So this is a case where more backlinks isn't always better, but I wanted you to understand it. Quality of backlinks matters more than how many backlinks that you have. In this particular case, your backlinks bring you in a little bit of traffic, but and a little bit of authority, but not as much as I would like for them to. Your organic keywords, which usually directly correlate with your organic traffic, if utilized correctly, you will have somewhere between 1,000 to 1,500 in organic traffic. I wanted to show you something else about your keywords. So your keywords are specific to your business, which that's not a bad thing. Your brand's a good brand. But what you want more than your brand on here are keywords that people search for in order to take your organic searches and your volume to the next level. So when I evaluate your competition, I realized that they're lower than you guys on Ahrefs rank, obviously, but they have way more traffic, and that was kind of troubling to me. So if they're lower in backlinks, but they have higher traffic, they're doing something great. So it's their keywords. Their keywords, they're tapping into what people look for in Minnesota more than anything else. And yeah, they got a couple where people look for them because of their brand, but most of it is about, these are all blogs. They're like blogging it out crazy. Blogging it out crazy. And because of that, they're getting searched all over for it. I wanted to show you something else because I thought it was really important to tell you. I use a tool called Majestics. It's about $200 a month. You can use SEO Kick or SEMrush. The reason why I use it is because I can see their backlinks. So these high-rated backlinks that they have with trust flow and citation flow, in addition to what I see on Ahrefs, I can get from here. And usually this is updated pretty frequently. I wanted to show you guys, this is all topical. This is based on the category of the link that you have. So your trust flow or the quality of the link you have is based on this category. So if it's coming from business or if it's coming within the United States. Just so you see this, your competitor does not compare to you. They are not beating you when it comes to trust flow, but their citation flow for some reason is ridiculous, which means that we can take a look at all their backlinks and figure out which ones you don't have in order for you to get, and then for you to key in on what traffic that they're getting. So in conclusion, I told you I'd talk about three things. I talked about content, citations, and backlinks. You need 1,500 words in order to be content optimized in Google's eyes. Citations. You need more citations than your competition. Particularly in this case, you have more citations than your competition, but having another 50 to 60 wouldn't hurt you. Lastly, backlinks. Site authority is huge. Although you have some site authority, your competitor has a lot of site authority. They have a lot of quality site authority, and that's something that we want for you. You don't need too much more than what they have. However, you do need to revamp your keywords. Those are killing you right now. Not necessarily killing you, but they're killing your competition. They're killing the potential clients that you'll have. So, thanks again for taking your time out your day to check out this video. If you can tell that I know a lot more than what I put on in this video, and you want to talk about how we can put together a plan to get your business to the next level, whether that's in Minnesota, outside of Minnesota, wherever, then let's get together and talk. You can send me an email or you can call me at that number, and I look forward to hearing from you. If not, and you want to do all these things yourself or help your marketing team get you up to par or whatever, I'm all for it. All I ask is that you give me some feedback on what I can do to improve learning for companies like yourself. Thanks so much. I look forward to hearing from you.